Hello, MIFAMILYEO'S! It's Joyce, your master mindset. Welcome back to my channel and to another podcast episode of our success stories. Catch our podcast episode every Monday 1 p.m. Don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe if you want to hear a lot of business and investment opportunity stories and these success stories. Dreaming of setting up your own business? Kasi we have so much to learn. Agriculture and digitalization. Hello, me familials. Welcome back to my channel and to another episode of our Success Stories podcast series. So, right now, we will be inspired by our mommypreneur na si Miss Elemay Shakiani.
Yes.
Shakiani, sobrang ganda ng last name. Okay, so si Miss Elemay, I personally know her because she's the best friend of my sister-in-law na si Dichi Kathleen Yo yan. So nakilala ko siya kay Dichi and ever since then, I was really inspired by her, kay Ate Yen, kasi sobrang nakakatuwa na napapagsabay niya yung pagiging businesswoman and a glamorous mom. Now, bibigyan niya tayo ng konting idea or insights or tips on how you can be an entrepreneur also. Yan. Na ang ginagawa ni Ate Yen is rental property. So, mamaya i-explain niya how it works. Just to give our viewers a quick overview kung paano ka nagsimula, Ate Yen, and also kung ano yung mga ginagawa mo right now. Kasi ang
Okay.
daming OFW na nagtatanong sa akin if what to do with their properties, or is it good to buy a condo as an investment? Parang ganon pa. So on this video, sasagutin natin yan with Ate Yan. Alright? So
Okay.
just a quick background first of how you started with the business. Yan,
Okay.
Ate Yan.
Hi, everyone, viewers of Joyce. So,
Yes.
a little back of history, no? I started our business, actually me and my husband. We started our business way back 2016. So, how did we do it? So, way back then, I had one unit. This is particularly in Makati. So, this unit is a studio unit. This is where I live, basically. And then, my boyfriend back then, now is my husband, he got an idea of this Airbnb from his school, from De La Salle. And then he explained to me, like, he opened me with an idea, why not put your place in rental like that? Let's just for a try, because during that time I was also working in a corporate, but I'm the type of person, like, always look for an extra. So yun,
Yeah.
extra, extra mahilig sa extra, yeah. In a good way. So then we tried to make the story short, and it worked with one unit. And then another unit of my brother, we also put it in listing in Airbnb. Airbnb is an online platform. Maybe you're familiar with it. It's the same such as HomeAway, Booking.com, and we are under condominiums and apartments.
Okay.
And so, sorry.
It's okay. Okay.
And so yon. So basically, that's way back then. That's our service. So we cater the need of short-term rentals. So what's short-term rentals? Ito yung basically like 1 night, 2 nights. That so ito yung binibigay namin na service. And then later on, through the word of the mouth, like for example, in a condominium, there are some units na empty or idle for such a long time. So word of the mouth, they connect the owners to me. Na why not talk to Elemay? I think she can help you. So this is 2016, no? So way back then, there are already a lot of condominiums, yes, but as to occupancy rate, ang baba. There are a lot of idle units then. So the idea then of managing units na hindi sa amin Also like, alam mo yon, it just came along, and then parang it's filling the gap also, na nakakatulong ako sa unit owners na hindi ito yung ano nila, kumbaga hindi ito yung line of business nila, kasi they are some profile of our partners before, like OFWs, bankers na yeah, they can afford to buy a property, but managing it is like not their, out of their league, ganon. So that's where I see the gap. So from rentals, we already have the property management. Ito na yung property management side. So the property management side actually is like the service na enable us to grow big. Oo. So from like, let's say 2 to 3 units na pinaparent namin, when we've met owners na they want us to they want us to manage their units, so we grow our number of listings, like let's say 15, like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's kind of big already. So
Wow.
to tell you honestly, we started with no housekeeping. So but with that number already, we could no longer afford to do it personally on our own. So yeah, so another gap na naman yung na-fill in namin with this business, no? So that's providing employment. So before the pandemic, before the pandemic, kasi now it's a totally different story. Before pandemic, we had like 10 people working for us. So that's people working, basically the job of these people is to maintain the cleanliness of the units, provide assistance to the guests, at yun, basically housekeeping inside the units, ganon. And so there, from we are registered as a per field condo units rental, but on the side we provide also property management. So that's us. That's what we do. And as of now, we have operations in Metro Manila locations such as Pasig, Mandaluyong, Makati, and Pasay. So notice that these are the ano bang tawag dito? Cities na like close to airports, close to CBDs. Just to give you an idea na if you like considering of involving into this kind of business, location is very, very important.
Ate Yen, kasi since a lot of our viewers are asking, no, how can they use the property as an investment? So ano ba yung
that's very
pinaka-okay?
That's very parang kumbaga yan yung foundation. That's where you should start and step forward, diba? So yun. So first and foremost, you have to ask the property management, not from the agent. I'm not kumbaga hindi ko naman minamasama yung agent here, but of course the agent always want to sell. So whatever you're asking from them, they would just say yes to you. So they can make a sell. But you have to go directly to the PMO, and you have to talk to the property manager, and you have to tell them that I am, for example, if that's already an RFO, ready for occupancy unit. So you have to tell the property manager that I'm intending or I'm planning to buy a property here for the purpose of investment. So sabihin nating investment, so it's rental. And there are two types of rentals, long-term and short-term. So why we do short-term? Because basically you make more money from short-term than long-term. So how? Because daily rate is we are our rental is based on daily rate. So it's more profitable than long term, and to factor in also the service that we provide, so kaya we can afford to make it higher, kasi as I have mentioned before, we also provide free cleaning service, assistance to the guests, like that. So we have people to do that. So maybe also like from there, like we can ask lang, so daily rate pala siya. So why not go to hotel? But we are way cheaper than hotel.
Cheaper.
Yes, like
Mm-hmm.
by 50%. And
Mm-hmm.
aside from the fact na yung service or yung Airbnb, apartment and condominium, the setting is so way different from the hotel. If you're
Mm-hmm.
like a homey type of person or traveler, na you want
Mm-hmm.
to cook your own food, you have to have your own
Yeah.
kitchen and do your own things, then you
Mm-hmm.
go for this type of accommodation. Na ito yung
Yeah.
binibigay natin. So back to the question, so what's the first step? You have to be very very open with your intention sa
Okay.
property na you're buying. Kasi why? Because there are some properties that they don't allow this
Yes.
short-term rental. Okay, now if the property said now, no, we don't allow short-term rental, only long-term rental, it doesn't mean that that's a bad thing. Kasi the next
Mm-hmm.
step for you is to ask the current market rental rate sa area. Kasi,
Okay.
yeah, we have also places na it's not in short term. Why? Kasi mataas yung rental niya, even if for a long term. Like the one we had in Makati, since it's a studio unit, only like around 30 square meters, but we were able to put it into long-term rental for 35,000. So that's
Mm-hmm.
good already. You don't have to work for that for daily rental because the long-term rate is already high.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So yun. But the purpose here is like to earn more from your investment, right?
Yes.
So the key point is choose property that the management allows short-term rentals.
Short-term rentals. All right.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So ate Yen, can you give us a little bit kumbaga overview about how it works? Kunwari, I am an OFW, I own a place or a condo here, and
Okay.
nakipag-partnership ako
Okay.
with
So,
you na
yeah.
ipapamanage ko yung rental.
Yeah.
How does it
How
work?
does it
And
work? So
magkano yung
first
percentage?
we have to be in a contract. We have
Mm-hmm.
our own property management contract. So what's in the contract? So the contract there is stating kung terms and agreement natin. The question like how I will pay you. So we have 3 options. First, this is based on occupancy rate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So this is like let's say this is like ang tawag dito fixed. Like for a 25 days occupancy rate, ibig sabihin sa 25 days na may guest or nagstay sa unit mo, you will be paid for this particular amount.
Okay.
Okay? Second, this is no guaranteed number of occupancy rate. So ibig sabihin, if it goes beyond 25 days or it goes up or under 25 days, then you will be paid according to that number.
Mm-hmm.
So for example, your unit was booked for 15 days. So you will be paid for 15 days.
15 days.
So the advantage there is sa amin yon. That's for like kung 15 days lang na book, so we have to pay for the 15 days. Kasi the other one is even if hindi siya na book for 15 days, we have to pay the owner for 25 days. Kasi that's fixed. That's the guaranteed 25 days occupancy. Pero if we were able to rent out the unit for like completely the whole month, we are just obliged to pay the owner for 25 days.
25 days.
Yes.
Okay. So that's the ceiling.
That's the first. Yeah. Okay. That's the first. Yun may may fixed occupancy days, and then the one is yung number of actual occupancy, and then yung third is this is like a lease. So based on the current rental sa property na yan, we will lease your unit. And this is why you do lease with us, because the advantage of leasing your property to us, we enter normally into a long-term contract, like 3 years. Yeah. So we will lease your property for 3 years, and so that's fixed. So the same thing, the 2 months, and then the PDC, so ganon. So parang we're like your tenant, but you're issuing as an authorization letter that your unit will be used for subletting and Airbnb purposes, short-term purposes. Yeah.
Ate yan, with regards naman sa syempre 3 years yung contract natin. And
Yeah.
we are aware na, alam mo yon, minsan hindi maiiwasan nagkakaroon ng mga sira yung condos, may repairs. So, how do you deal with it ba?
Okay.
Kumbaga,
So that's the thing, no? That's the thing also, like why a lot of owners, like they're giving their units to us kasi we are somehow we are already organized. So meron kaming maintenance person. So this person is like the responsibility is to maintain and upkeep the unit. So kung may sira man dyan, we will do it. But still, meron pa rin siyang ceiling. If a wear and tear damage, we will take care of it. But if it's already like a structural damage, then that's up to the owner already. So ganun pa rin siya.
So basically, you maintain the condo.
Yeah, we maintain. Yes, we maintain it. And then when we return the unit to you, like let's say after tapos na yung kontrata, you will be really like parang hindi ginamit yung unit. Kasi beforehand, like we do also paano namin siya natanggap, if the paint was white, then before leaving the unit, we will repaint it and return it to you as is. Parang ganon.
Okay. Ate Yen, can you give us an advantage of yung kunwari I have a property na ipapa-manage ko sa'yo, then ako lang mismo yung gagawa na ipapa-rent ko to someone. So can you give us like a bit of advantages and disadvantages?
So, yun nga, nasabi ko kanina, like each one of us, we have our own league, right? Like we have our own thing. So, like if you're a busy person and you think that you cannot really manage it yourself, then it's good to tap us. But if you know that you're just being lazy and you're just finding an excuse not to manage your property, then we are not good for you. Kasi basically we still, we are doing this for our business. So if you can do it yourself, then that's good. Kasi it means na wala nang middleman, kumbaga.
Okay.
Diretso na ikaw. Pero if marami pa rin kami kasi example, OFWs. Like coming here to the Philippines just to, to manage your property means like you will lose your job in the other country. So you need us. You need to tap us. As to like like for the signing of contracts, what we do is electronic signature. Kasi hindi naman siya cost efficient for you to be here just to sign the contract, or otherwise we suggest SPA.
Okay. Ito Ate Yen, just a quick tip naman for someone who wants to buy a condo. Is it okay to buy a condo na are ready for occupancy na siya?
Yeah. For the purpose of this business, I suggest RFO. Whenever put our money to pre-selling. Kasi putting your money in pre-selling is like stagnant siya. Aside from when you use your property for RFO, eventually, like in a month, as long as you get the unit ready, you can already start earning from that. So it's already the investment will now turn into self-liquidating. So basically, yung cash outlay mo doon, only the equity. If you're buying it in like a bank loan, but if you're buying it for cash, then the moment you start doing the business, recovering of capital na yun. Yes. So actually, day one is like day one is the start of getting back your capital.
Okay. Yeah. Tama. Mas maganda 'yun na cash mo bilhin kaysa mortgage. So malaki yung interest All right. Yeah. So Ate Yan, ano pa yung mga challenges mo when doing that business?
So challenge is I think first talaga is beating the norms. Kasi hindi naman, when we started 2016, the people don't know about this,
Yeah.
especially the frontliner. Who are the frontliners is in this business? The lobby guards.
Okay.
The guards. Sila yung
Yes.
frontliners talaga in this business. Kasi
Mm-hmm.
they are the first person to accept your guests, like to let them in.
Mm-hmm.
So when we started, they don't know about this. Like, of course, they have the, what's this? They have the, ano bang tawag nila doon? Yung parang list kung sino yung
Owners.
owner, yes, a list of owners, ganyan. So when you mention your name and you will tell them na I'm the guest, and then they will call the unit. So basically, you're not there to answer. So wala po, ganyan. So that was our challenge before. But we studied it. We were able to have a process. So,
Okay.
oo. So sit we sit back with the PMO, nag-closed door meeting kami, and like we ask them to give us a protocol and guideline.
Mm-hmm.
So for the past starting 2017, we don't have any problem anymore because we have a protocol. So how? Authorization letter or move-in notification for your guests to get inside. So para wala nang hassle, na documented siya before they go there.
Yeah.
Oo, they have all the documents. Pero meron din kaming properties na wala kaming ganon kasi meron kaming tinatawag naming receptionist. So we have our own receptionist, like we'll meet the guests, and bring the guests to the lobby. So hindi na to the unit. So hindi na kailangan ng authorization letter kasi nandun kami mismo. And that's the residence where we are residing. But for the purpose of your viewers, the mostly are OFWs, so yun, authorization letter. Which, yun nga, kung wala sila dito, that's how we step in.
Ito ate yan gusto ko lang din i-share kasi we have a condo in, alam mo yun ate, di ba? Nagtanong ako sa'yo.
Di ba you tried to put it into rental?
Yeah, sa may malapit sa airport. So sa Sukat siya. So nagpa-Airbnb ako, but the challenge talaga, sobrang hirap na hirap ako is pag 2 days lang sila pupunta, 2 days lang sila pag-stay. So I need to go there, listen, tapos bigay yung susi. So sobrang hirap.
Yeah.
I think it's better if hahanap ka talaga ng magmamanage ng ng condo.
Oo. We also, kasi when you do the, when that's really your business, no, hanap ka talaga ng way how to make it easy, how to make it better. So, for our units now, we have the passcode. So, we will give them the passcode.
Okay.
Yeah. We have the...
smart lock siya.
Yeah, smart lock. Okay. Then, once they open it, nandun yung susi sa loob. So, nandun yung susi sa loob, they'll get the key and use to open the unit.
So, parang sila lang din yung may alam nung smart.
Yes.
Okay.
May link sa Airbnb ngayon na once confirm na yung booking, they will automatically get the link of the security, yun nga, yung sa passcode, ganun. How to get in.
So basically, Airbnb ka pa rin talaga
Airbnb is our number one, but we're also working with booking.com.
Which is better, Airbnb or booking.com in terms of of
management wise? Yeah. Okay. For management wise, I go for Airbnb kasi it's less face-to-face transaction. Payment is made online, and then yun nga, they have this system na parang they will give the guest link kung paano makaka-access sa unit mo. Now you don't have to meet the guest, but it's still good to meet guests kasi they will give you good review pag you will really spend time to Pero business-wise, ito nga yung purpose natin, like how to have another source of income kahit nasa abroad ka and working, di ba? So yun, Airbnb is better.
Pero ate ang galing kasi I can see sobrang short ng 2016 to 2020, tapos sobrang dami mo na ngayon hawak na properties. So it just means na talagang maganda yung system mo na you manage everything.
Oo.
So nakaka-proud.
So kami, partner talaga kami ng husband ko. So what I do is I do the connection part. What's the connection part? Yun nga, looking for owners now who wants to do partnership with us. And on the other hand, si husband naman, siya naman yung sa mga promotions, advertising, ganyan.
Galing.
Kasi we are not the only one in the industry. And actually, the short-term rental is already big. I mean, ano na siya is already even like threatening the market share of hotels. So, marami na rin kami.
Wow.
So, we have to stay on top of the line. So, yun lang. Ano pa rin talaga, core pa rin ng business, like yun, advertising, promotion, quality of your service, yun.
At saka the best thing kasi is you have someone na katulong sa paggawa ng sa negosyo, 'di ba?
Yeah.
May support ka with your husband, and also ang hirap kasi pagsabayin. How do you manage that being a mom and a business owner din, no? Ang hirap.
Actually mahirap kasi I just want to also then inform you na this kind of business is very personal. Like for example, I'm sleeping, makakatanggap ako ng call. For what reason? Just asking me how to on the TV, how to on the stove, what's the passcode of Wi-Fi, like that.
Yeah.
So, during those 3 hours, ako na yon. Kasi yung tao ko naman is they're like regular job, like 8 to 5 p.m. So, after that, wala na. Napakamahal naman if we will. Pero naisip namin to once. We hired a night shift personnel. Pero, ano lang naman yun alam mo yun yung parang once in a blue moon, random lang na may mga ganun. Pero yun nga, natutulog ka na, may tatawag sa'yo. Sometimes naman, I'm driving, may tatawag, ganyan. So, oo. But if
with all the stress, you don't look like stressed.
Ngayon, kasi pero I mean like, if you like what you're doing and you appreciate it, you value it, kasi this is, this is our bread and butter, so we have to take care of this.
Okay. So Ate Yan, this is medyo malayo siyang question when it comes to investing, no? But a lot of people are asking din kasi if which is better for you to own a house or a condo? Diba? It depends on how you
it really depends on your purpose. Okay. Why are you buying a property? If you're buying a property for you to live in, I don't really suggest a condo. Kasi condo is a very limited space. So, it still depends on you. Ano ba yung priorities mo? Ano ba yung gusto mo? Ganyan. But for investment purposes, when we say investment, from definition na asset, it should give you an income, then yes, condominium. Kasi mabilis yung, yung turnaround niya ng rental. Unlike from, pag nagpaparent ka ng bahay, kumbaga matagal. Like, alam mo ba for a condo, like, if you just, for example, lately, dahil ito sa crisis na to, so we cannot operate the short term kasi bawal na, diba? So we just like post it for long term muna. And then like in 2 days, you can receive a lot of increase. Mabilis siya. Mabilis yung turnaround ng rental for condominium compared to a house. Did I answer your question ba?
Yeah. And Ate Yan, now that we are in this crisis, no? So ano yung mga biggest challenges na face mo and how you can make it, kumbaga how can you survive regarding this
actually, it's not just to our business, this is for everybody else. This is really hard. This situation now is very, very hard. So as of now, ano naman yon, standard naman yun, nationwide naman yun, na meron tayong sa mortgage sa bank, meron tayong delay, extended or delay payment, right? Okay. And then as to some owners na their units are with us for rental, yun nga, we are trying to negotiate with them kasi we need time to recover. So for the people, for your viewers na planning, this is also like a new discovery for us. When you enter into this business and then you are into list, for example, hindi ka muna nag-own, you start kasi ganun naman lagi, you start from small. So sabihin natin, let's say na nag-lease ka muna and then from there you can own units na, no? Sa leasing, sa lease contract mo, kasi we already consulted the lawyer, our lawyer suggested na there should be a clause na in times na the unit is not ano bang term nila doon? Kumbaga, hindi siya idle siya or hindi siya pwedeng tirhan like this during this time. So the rental should be waived or at least cut into 50%. So it should be in the contract. But for us now, wala kasi hindi namin, no one, everyone is blindsided of the situation, no? Oo, surprise tayong lahat dito. So dito wala to sa contract namin, yeah. Wala to sa contract namin, so we have to pay them.
Oh, okay. But I hope na very soon talaga maging okay na lahat para
Yeah. We are very very hopeful. Yes. And
yeah, actually Ate Yen, na one of the nabasa ko din na parang one of the industries na mabilis makaka-go back sa on its feet is yung real estate talaga.
Yeah, kasi the reason why kasi Airbnb kasi or yung ganitong klaseng accommodation services, this is way controlled. Controlled why? Kasi we have guards in every lobbies na monitoring the movement of people. And common areas now are closed. So wala talaga siyang, kumbaga, social distancing is being maintained. Unlike to hotels na when you go to a hotel kasi, you're paying this much because of the amenities, right?
Yeah.
When you go for this kind of accommodation, you're just paying for a purely accommodation. So, kumbaga, even the government, they release a statement na for accommodation purposes, since hindi pa allowed ang hotels to operate, hindi sila kasama sa industry for MECQ, ang alternate na binigay nila is yung Airbnb.
Talaga? Okay. So talagang mabilis lang yan. Lalo na ngayon, ang daming OFW na they have, kapag galing sa ibang bansa,
we even receive an email asking our help na if we can accommodate OFWs and seafarers.
How long sila magstay, ate?
Kumbaga, that's indefinite kasi they are also relying to the announcement of protocols and guidelines by the government, diba? So, yun, like, naka-receive kami na they need help for accommodation kasi wala na nga mga hotels aside from the fact na kung meron man na nagbibigay pa, it's very, very expensive. So, they're looking for affordable accommodations and that's where we come in. May mga papel sila coming from the ILG, coming from the UH na they should be accommodated. They should not be denied accommodation. So, yan.
So, ate, yan na lang. Can you invite them on how they can, do partnership with you in case they are interested?
Yeah. For those interested viewers, if you find our business helpful for you, you may reach me. We have our business email, perfilvacationrental@gmail.com, or you may reach me personally at my mobile 0917-652-8925.
Okay. Anyways, I will be putting all the contact numbers sa description box so they can reach you. And also, if they have inquiries or kung ano pa yung mga tanong nila.
You can reach me for if you need an accommodation, you can reach me. If you want to do partnership with me, anything.
Lahat na pwede.
Oo.
Okay, basta wag lang mangutang ha.
Oo, wala tayong utang-utang.
Alright. Thank you so much, Ate Yan. Ang dami namin natutunan sa'yo. And this is also an eye-opener for us, for OFW, sa lahat ng mga viewers natin on how they can turn their property into business. And for those who want, yan, kung gusto pa nila munang bumili ng condos, kung ano ba pwede nilang gawin. Kasi I think our OFWs, they have the money, but they are scared to invest kasi walang magmamanage or kaya walang, natatakot din sila na mapupunta lang din sa wala yung pinaghirapan nilang money. So, yun. Thank you so much for sharing that. And yes,
mayroon lang akong i-add, Conti Joyce. And then buying also property, condominiums like this, please, Google for yourself also. Like, make your own research. Who are the top developers? When we say top developers, go for developers na they they don't use substandard materials. Kasi that's your, like, alam mo yon, that's like your lifetime investment. Buying a condo is not cheap. It's really expensive. So, yun, yung mga ganun lang.
Tama. Tama ate, kasi it happened to us then also. Kasi usually sa mga condos kasi iba din yung nagmamanage sa kanila ng ano, yung anong tawag doon, may management din sila sa loob.
May third party sila. Yes.
Yun, may third party. Minsan medyo may magulo. Like yung what happened to my condo, ang gulo-gulo ng ano nila, ng management nila. Yun. But yun nga, tama ka doon, ate yun. Kailangan i-research muna nila what they're going into. Tsaka yun, alamin nila what are the benefits pa ba, ano pa ba yung mga
Totoo.
Okay. Any tips from being a mommypreneur or anything gusto kang i-add? Or maging bongga mo?
So ako, personal experience ko, I enjoy being a mompreneur kasi I spend more time at home. I spend more time with my baby. Kasi before being a mompreneur, I was like a corporate employee for 6 years. And life way back then was too different from the kind of life. Speaking of quality that I have now. So, yun. But, as of now, if hindi mo pa kaya to be like a self-employed or mompreneur, save until such time na you can start on your own and you can afford not to be working for someone else and just to be working for your own.
You're so inspiring, ate.
Thank you.
Ang daming matututunan ng mga viewers natin with this video. So, yan. Ito yung laging huli kong tanong How do you define success?
Okay, for me, I define success is based on quality of life. So, what's my quality of life? So, my quality of life is defined by more time with my family. So, that's my quality. Comfort and, alam mo yon, time with them. So, yun.
Tama. Kasi yung time yun yung hindi mo mabibili. Kahit anong
pera,
kahit anong kakayaman, hindi mo yan mabibili.
Yes.
Lalo na kapag may anak ka na, iba na yung priority.
And we always learn from great successful people.
Yes.
So, what do they say? Even if they're very, very successful, what do they say? Have time for your family. So, let's learn from them. Kasi kung baga tayo, papunta pa lang tayo, sila, they have been there already. Pabalik na sila. And that's what they learn when they're already on the peak or on top.
Yes.
Still time. With family.
Thank you sobra, ate Yen.
Okay. Thank you, and thank you for having me.
Sobrang thank you sa time. Alam ko you're a busy mom, but you still made time for us. So, marami kang matutulungan, ate Yen.
Thank you. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
From the bottom of my heart. Thank you, ate.
As in, 3 years old na.
The next star. Yan na yung
Ikaw ang sagot sa sagot sa kahirapan ni Mami.
Sabi ko na, ang anak talaga.
Diba?
Ang gwapo. Actually, ang sagot sa kahirapan ng mga parents.
Oo. Pero